Hello dear students, welcome to our lesson. Thank you for your joining us. I hope others will join during the presentation. Okay, so the today's topic is the internship. So internship is a time when you spend when you gain experience in a job during your holiday. Okay, so we can tell that internship means a graduate student or a student get experience in a job after a semester. And you can see on the agenda. And the today's lesson plan contains four parts. The first part is reading internship adverts. So uh, you can see the first step, we will read some readings that is topic specific, and then the next step we will listen to interviews or completing profiles. Then we will also strengthen our vocabulary, and you learn and acquire topic specific vocabulary. Then finally, we will finish our presentation with cool grammatical activities. You will do grammatical exercises as well. So we have now so many students to conduct our lesson. As you can see here, you have a reading. In this reading, you should read the advertisement and answer the following questions. What services does the internship offer? The first question. And then the second question, how long are the internships? And do interns receive a salary? And how does the internship match candidates and internships? Okay.
I'm sorry, could you accept other people? They are writing in the group for you to accept them.
So I accepted all of them. Why? It doesn't seem to me. They are not seen to me. We have
He said he did, but he's not being able to go through the program.
They are not. Here there is no sign. One student wants to join us. I say.
Okay.
Okay.
He wrote that he was accepted.
So now we have a reading activity, dear students. You have to read this following extract. It is about the internships as well. And in this exercise, you have to answer the following questions. The first question, what services does the internship offer and how long are the internships? And does interns receive a salary? How does the internship match candidates in internships? Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to read this exercise, and we will discuss your answers to this question. Okay, start reading. I think we've read a lot. Okay, are you ready? Shall we discuss your answers? The first question, what services does the internship offer?
Paid and voluntary internships. Yes.
Paid and
Yeah.
voluntary internships they're gonna offer. And what is the purpose of this kind of internships? Do you know? What is the purpose?
To
What
get
is
experience. To get experience at.
Yeah, you know, in this competitive market, uh, the employers pay attention to the skillful and experienced workers. As well, after graduation, uh, you may find difficulty finding a job without any experience. That is why there is some kind of programs such as the internship that can provide you opportunities to gain experience. So as you can see here, they can arrange paid and voluntary internships all over the world. And what about the second one? How long are their internships? How long does
A year and 1 or 2 years.
yes,
Less than 1 month.
years? Right, good job. And so, do interns receive a salary?
Yes, of course they do.
They may receive salary or they may not. Both of them. Here you can see the paid and voluntary internships.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And what the fourth one? How does the internship match candidates and internships? How does the internship match candidates and internships? Can you tell me? It means how does this internships satisfy the candidates, satisfy the students? How does it satisfy the students? How they persuade?
They arrange
Which
everything.
which place,
Ways to live,
They arrange
visas, language
everything.
training.
etc.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you can see here, they arrange everything. And here you can see develop your skills, a place to live, visas, language training, you know. And if you're going to travel abroad, you can also make a deal with them. These deals are called travel deals, you know. And if you have a specific purpose, you can also make arrangements based on your purposes as well. But the top one is gaining experience. Keep this in your mind. Good job, dear students. This activity was full of the answers and also ideas. Keep going. We have one more reading. So in this reading, you are intended to compare two kinds of internships. The first one, project manager uh, internship program, which was located in the China. And then the second one is trainer warehouse supervisor, which is located in the Brazil. Now you have to quickly read these extracts, and then I'm gonna ask you which one do you prefer, and what is your reason? Why do you prefer? Okay. So notice that each of them contains three paragraphs. First, the aim of the first paragraph is to help you what this internship about, and then the second one is the requirements, and then the third one is the benefits for you. Each of them contains three paragraphs, and each paragraph has its own purpose. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes, and then I will ask you. your preference and your reasons as well. So, shall we begin?
Yes.
Are you ready, dear students?
Yes.
Okay. Who starts? Who starts this exercise? So, which one do you prefer? Project manager,
Uh,
trainee? Web?
I can
first,
start if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can. You can start.
Well, as for me, I would give my preference to the first, thing, like being a project manager in Beijing or Shanghai, because first of all, it's a great chance to develop my skills in science, and then it's also profitable, which is I think must have in the internship, because being a student and being a jobless, you have to think about your daily things like accommodation and meals, for example. So it's better when you earn at least some money to be able to provide yourself with everything you need. So I will give my preference to the first job, and being a project manager.
And
Yes.
what about the requirements? Have you noticed the requirements? You should have a degree.
Yes, but I don't match requirements of both being a project manager and trainee. So I would have to take care of that, and um, have to practice on having a degree, because it's a must-have requirement, which I don't match.
Uh, but this is a student program. You know, the internship means the graduate or a student may receive internship, and
Mm-hmm.
also I think this is one for the graduate students. And you can see also on the requirements, you should have computer skills.
Mm-hmm.
You should now communicate
Yes,
computer, you know, for example,
communication skills.
the job
Yes,
atmosphere.
and I do.
Yeah. And what about this one? You should
Mm-hmm.
have I see level of 750 or equivalent. What does it mean?
The level of language.
Yes, level of language proficiency. Test of English in communication. Okay.
Yes, but I have an equivalent of IELTS.
Yes, you can work, you can satisfy these requirements, but the others should be developed by you. Okay, thank you
Yes. Mm-hmm.
for your answer, Giora. The next one, who can answer? Okay, I think at the someone wants to tell. If I'm not mistaken, this is you are,
the
yes?
first,
Okay, you can answer. What is your option?
the first paragraph has more possibilities than the second paragraph. My options, because you earn some money for yourself and other possibilities. The
Yes.
second one.
So your option is first one or second one? Which option do you prefer?
The first one, Chinese.
The first one, okay. What are the requirements for the first one?
Mm,
What?
working in a team, enjoying others, and
Yeah,
computer and communication skills, and
yeah,
more electronical
right.
technologies are in
Yeah,
there,
and also language
and others.
proficiency. Right, good. And so, who else? Thank you for your answer. Who else?
Can I, teacher?
Yes, you can.
Is my group mates, I have also chosen first one because I felt much more opportunities and project manager. I'm first one,
The first one,
and
project.
they provide us, yeah, because they provide us accommodation, meal, language training, and return air ticket, and so on things.
All right, good. And do you think you can meet the requirements?
Mm, I think no.
So, which of them you can, and which of them you can't? Can you explain me?
I couldn't catch you, teacher.
So, out of these requirements, what do you think? Which of these requirements you can meet, and which of them you can't? So, do you think you can meet these requirements, all of them, or is there anything that you can't?
Yeah, I can meet.
So, you have IT skills, you have a degree in business or science, and your language proficiency is well. Okay, thank you. And who else also can answer? Don't we have any students who wants to answer? All right. If you don't have, let's continue. And then the next slide, you can see new words. So accommodation, a place for someone to stay, live, or work in. And allowance, an amount of money that someone receives regularly in order to pay for the things they need. Arrange, to provide what someone needs by doing what is necessary. Intercultural, involving or relating to different cultures. So overtime, extra hours that someone works at their job. And TOEFIC, here you can see trademark, registered trademark for test of English used for international communication. Here you can see this is a testing system for English proficiency. And visa, you know this one, it is an official document or mark in your passport that allows you to enter or leave a country for a specific purpose or a period of time. And you have entry, exit, tourist visas. Now we have grammar time, and I'm gonna ask you what is the active voice and the passive voice. What are they? What is the passive voice? You know, in Uzbek we have multiple spots, and we call it in English passive voice. So on the right side of this table, you can see different tenses. For example, present simple, present continuous, past simple, past continuous, present perfect continuous, and also ends with future perfect. So now I'm gonna attract your attention into these forms. Do you see the difference between two sentence structures for these two kind of sentences? Active voice sentences on the middle and passive voice sentences on the right side of this table. So, for example, let's continue the present continuous. Overall, let's consider the continuous tenses. Notice the continuous tenses. And if you notice them, the main difference between the non-continuous and continuous tenses is this one. You have to use being always. When you transfer the active voices, which is in the continuous tenses, into passive, you have to add extra being. You know, you can see being. But others, for example, non-continuous tenses, present simple, past simple, and perfect tenses, past tenses, they do not have any being. You notice here and here also, they are not, they doesn't have any being suffix. And also present tenses has always these verbs. These verbs have, has verbs, and the word should be verb 3. The same goes with the passive structure as well. Passive structures has also the have. And overall, you can see 1, 2, 3, 9 tenses, and they are active and the passive sentences. Now I'm going to give you a question which requires you to translate a sentence into passive voice. So, demek yangi uylar qurilyapti. Who can translate? Yangi uylar
New builds are being built.
Can you repeat? I didn't catch.
New houses.
New buildings are
New buildings
being
have been built.
Has been built. Yangi uylar qurilyapti.
Are being.
are being built.
Bola sizniki the new buildings uh, being built. Yangi uylar qurilib
Yes.
bu yerda ayni cho'g'dagi harakat. O'shanda nima bo'ladi? Mana bu. Demak, present continuous passive. Qanday bo'ladi shunda? New buildings
The building is being built.
new buildings are yes. Okay. Then
Now is being built.
2 yildan beri bu shahar quruvchilar tomonidan qurilib kelmoqda. Who can translate? 2 yildan beri bu shahar quruvchilar tomonidan tuzib kelinmoqda. Who can translate?
The building has been building. Building has been built.
Can I, teacher?
Yes, you can.
This city has been built
Builder.
You missed
by builders
six.
for two
Yes.
for 2 years.
You missed being suffix, which is a key feature of every continuous tenses, you know? These buildings have been being built by builders for 2 years. Okay?
Yes.
Did you get this table? Yes, students? Much more active voice sentence, which is in this tenses. All right, and the time is gonna over. Do you have any questions about this lesson?